Hi, how you doing today? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Paul Fo. If you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? So smash that subscribe button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Today I want to talk to you about design or default. How are you running your sales? The word default is from the etymology of the word default is from 13th century word. It means actually to cheat. But now they've modified the word according to the Cambridge dictionary. The word default basically means the thing that exists or happen if you do not change it intentionally. The thing that exists or happen if you do not change a thing intentionally. Have you ever bought a gadget before and they tell you that this is the default setting? That means this is the setting it came with. If you don't change, it's going to remain like this forever. It's a default setting. I'm going somewhere. Then what is design? Design is the opposite of that. That means that design means creating something out of an intention. Now, I use Google Calendar to arrange my speaking engagement. I'm actually booked from now to the end of 2022. So I was putting my speaking engagements in my calendar in different parts of the month. And Google Calendar says to me that the default color for Google Calendar, I think, is chocolate brown, something like that. But if I want another color, I will need to create a new color. It got me thinking. The default is brown. That means this is what it came with. If I don't do anything about it, all my appointments in my Google Calendar will have brown. But I don't want that. So I designed what I wanted. Do you know that you cannot have a great sales month by default? Do you know you can have a great body by default? Do you also know you cannot have a great marriage by default? You might be saying, but coach, this is sales. Why are you talking about marriage? But that's true. If your marriage is not working, your sales will not work. So, anything you and I want that is valuable to us, it has to be by design and not by default. You cannot be rich by default. You cannot meet your sales target by default. You will only meet your sales target by design, by being intentional, and by being deliberate in your approach. That is the only way you will become successful in sales and in other aspects of your life. For you to design anything, it must start first with an intention. The starting point of design is intent. What is your intention from now to the end of the month? Good. How many sales calls will you need to make from now to the end of the month? How many content will you need to put out there to support the revenue that you want to generate? That is living by design. And you know, when you start living by design, providence moves into action too. It's like when you are ready, the heavens tend to support you. So you start your intent on paper. You write it down. How much do you want in sales? You write it down. How many calls do you need to make? How many follow-ups do you need? Who do you need to speak to for this thing to happen? You are living by design. You are not leaving any stone unturned. That is living by design and not by default. You block out time to make your sales calls. You block out time to put out those posts on Instagram or social media because you know that they generate leads or they generate conversations. And from those conversations, you will have sales. That is living by design and not living by default. You will not lose weight by design. You will not be by default. You will not be rich by default. You will not have a great marriage or relationship by default. You will only have the best that this life has to offer by design and not by default. If you wait for default, you will watch other people living the good of the land, and you are not you didn't come to this channel to be a spectator in life. So go out there and start living by design and not by default. take responsibility for your life. I hope this helped. So please subscribe to the channel or share it with your friends and family members if you're truly enjoying this, and click on the link on any of this video. So any of the links that I have that may benefit, some of them are paid links, some of them are free, but support me in what I'm doing. I have some $5 products, I have some $3 products, and I have some free products. So support the movement. Thank you. God bless you. Have a great week. Let's go. Boom.